How are you? So good to be here with you. Hey, I just passed my 60th solar return at 3:07 p.m. That's just a few minutes ago here on the East Coast. So yay! It's a day before my birthday, but your solar return is when the sun returns to the exact spot, the exact degree and minute in the sign of which you were born at the moment you drew your first breath. Yay, I know, I'm excited to be here with you. Okay, I'll be doing Virgo tomorrow on my actual birthday. So it just worked out that way. I didn't pre-plan it, and I love when that happens. But let me give you a little bit of an intro. If you're not interested in the astrology that's happening right now, you can skip forward to the Oracle or the Tarot. They are time-stamped in the description box. But we just had the new moon in Virgo. It was pretty powerful. It was aspected very strongly, sitting there holding hands with the sun and trining Uranus, which is the great awakener. So all the intentions that you set have some extra added magic to them. Expect the unexpected, and it's an opportunity for miracles to manifest. So be ready for it. Something fun is coming. On that same day, Mercury began to cover, still moving forward, but in its shadow phase, covering the territory that it will be retrograding over. So let me explain that. From the 6th of September to the 27th of September, Mercury is still direct, but it's in the lead up to turning back around. So those 3 weeks from the 6th to the 27th, this is the period of time that it will be retracing. So be paying attention to your communication, to what comes up in your relationships, thoughts, perceptions, because Mercury is in Libra. Libra's all about love and relationships. So I do feel like if you could just sort of make mental notes or even write it down. I've got a little pad over here. And if something comes up, if something leaves you curious or something's unexplained, whatever comes up in your relationship for the next 3 weeks, make a note of it, because that's the stuff you're going to be going back over and then over a third time when he stations direct again after the retrograde. So the best way to describe that is a full mental overhaul of our relationship consciousness for the coming months, right? 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. It's a lot of time. So I just wanted to let you know that. And then on the 20th, we've got a full moon in Pisces. That's going to be very delicious, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So that's the intro for, other than that, September's pretty quiet. We're in Virgo season. Virgo, we're all busy organizing and getting back on our nutrition plans and our sleep patterns and our exercise regimen, if you're anything like this Virgo. And, it's kind of a quiet month in the cosmos. Other than Mercury and the full moon coming up in Pisces. So that's that. So now I'm going to move on to the Oracle. The way I've been doing the Oracle is I've been intuitively selecting 3 decks, shuffling and drawing your cards so that I can save a little time. What you got here from Enchanted Map is card 34. 3 and 4 is 7. So already we're dealing with your higher self, your connection to the universe, to spirit, to the divine. And the card is Spark, and it came out in protection. So what this means for you is that others may be raining on your parade. There may be people that are kind of dousing your fire. You're Leo. So if you're feeling like somebody's raining on your parade or dousing your sense of spirit, that's what this card is kind of about. It can also be telling you to temper your compulsivity, your impulsivity, right? Spark and protection. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, and temper those impulse mechanisms for now. The next card out is almost saying, temper impulsiveness, but prepare for a leap of faith. It's card 30 from Spirit Animal Oracle. It is Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. And it's telling you that there's a fortuitous time right now for you to take a chance on something. Now, this can be an idea you've got, a project you have, a situation in your life, even in your relationship. So if there's something you've been mulling over, and then some other aspect of yourself or other people has been dousing it, you're being called to not be impulsive, but to prepare to take that leap. It's telling you to listen to your intuition, to know that there's no going backwards. So you're going to have to gather up your courage for what lies ahead, even if it's unknown. Like if you don't know what you're really heading into, it's a calculated risk, right? That's what the Fool card is all about. So listen to your intuition, because luck is on your side with the grasshopper spirit. It's card number 30. I love that. It's a 3, which is co-creative energy, and the 0 is a little extra added angel protection, which brings me to your third card. 2 came out. So I got one, I had a jumper, and I'm gonna honor it. From Sacred Traveler, you got uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. You see, you've got a dragon there staring into what I feel is the 10 of Pentacles treasure chest. And this is telling you that treasure is found in the most unexpected places. Most often, after we get done battling and fighting our inner dragon, we find the gold. We find the treasure within, right? So it's telling you that the treasure is very likely within. And then it says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. And then the other card that jumped out was protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And this is just telling you your life is guided. So whatever it is you feel your intuitive hits are telling you to take a leap on here, Leo, you're being told, yeah, there's treasure there. The treasure's in you, but you also have it to offer, and your life is being guided at this very moment. And just don't let anybody rain on your parade. So really beautiful messages coming in for you. I've been loving the Oracle lately. It's all very positive and uplifting for the most part. You know, even if it's talking about healing, I find that positive. So there you go. Moving on to tarot. Are you ready, Leo? Let's see what's going on in your connection for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In case you missed readings in August, I am now doing the readings from the perspective of the divine feminine. So whether you're here as a feminine or you're dealing with a feminine, it's being offered from the perspective of the feminine, and the extendeds are offered from the perspective of the divine masculine. So if the storyline resonates, if it speaks to you, if it's spot on, the extended will be from the perspective of the masculine, how they're showing up, their thoughts, how they're seeing the situation, their feelings towards you or about you, and their intentions towards you. Yeah. They're juicy. Okay, here we go. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, there's something you're working on here. Let's see what's crossing that. Emperor, divine masculine. So I almost feel as if I'm being, I love the 8 of Pentacles for you. There's some working on a creative solution to a problem, burning the midnight oil here with regard to your divine masculine. It could be about some action that you may feel the need to take. The Emperor can also just be about taking action. Underneath, Queen of Swords, you've got questions, Leo. Or you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Cups. Whoa, in the past, the one who got away. I think that's the one who got away. Could be you, but I'm feeling like it's your heart. It's your heart in the past for this masculine or about the masculine, and maybe they're the one that got away. You've got questions about it. Sure. Look, let's have a little convo. The 8 of Wands coming in as what's crowning you is that your strength will be in your ability to communicate. This will bring you closer to your desired outcome. In the future, Hermit, got some Virgo energy, surprise, surprise. Aries too in that Emperor. So I almost feel like there's something more for you to learn here going forward in the future. The Hermit is an opportunity. It almost feels a little bit like uncovering treasure, you know, going within to really better understand yourself, get more self-awareness in the situation. Message from Spirit. Wow, 10 of Swords. That's your guidance. We'll look at that. Something, the end of a painful cycle or something that ended painfully is being brought to your attention here. The energy that surrounds you. Oh my gosh, look at this. 9 of Swords. Some energy surrounding you you may be unaware of. I think somebody's losing sleep over you. Leo, I don't feel that's you, because this is the energy that surrounds you, that's outside of your conscious awareness. Someone is having sleepless nights with that 9 of Swords. Your hopes and or fears. Wow. Justice. Some Libra energy there. I almost feel as if you're hoping that there's some measure of something being resolved, that some matter is resolved. And the potential outcome, the world, endings and new beginnings. Wow. I mean, Leo, look at this. Emperor, endings, new beginnings. We've got some Virgo action here. So you know, we've got some options to look at. A lot of major arcana coming through. We've got Aquarius and Capricorn. This is about Saturn, Libra, Virgo, Aries. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Queen of Cups, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Queen of Swords, but they can just represent your own energy. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I just want to clarify first the Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Three of... All right, so I do feel like there's something that on some level you're trying to find some information here. This is that what you're focused on, the Eight of Pentacles, what you're really focused on. Sorry, my hair is driving me crazy. It's like a bazillion degrees in here. And you're looking for more information. The Page of Swords could be a message. You're either sort of scoping out. The Page of Swords can be the spy or the detective of the tarot. I don't think it's anything weird. I just think like sometimes we want to kind of gauge where the other person is, especially if we've been out of communication with them. So I almost feel like you're doing a little recon here on your past life soulmate, Six of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles is an energy here in your subconscious mind of I wonder if they're really free to work together on this connection. It's cooperation, it's collaboration, it's co-creative energy. And it is working on the connection, and it kind of follows with the Eight of Pentacles. I almost feel like you're looking to see if your divine masculine is open to working on this connection and taking it from where you left off and building upon it. So that's that. And then I'm seeing the questioner card, right? The Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller, coming in beneath. So let's see who she is. Yeah, Three of Cups, Chariot, Ace of Cups. Honestly, I'm like in a flop sweat here, Leo. Sorry. It's hot in my house. And yes, I have the air conditioning blasting. Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. I do feel like the question you have here for this person is whether or not they are still with a third party. If there's no third party scenario in your experience, Leo, I'm not giving you new information. A third party can be anything. It can be parental responsibilities, job responsibilities, distance, travel, ego, other people interfering, friends, family. But it can also be a third person. And I feel like part of what you're looking to question them is like, have you moved on from that already? Right? Because this is below, so this is what's rumbling around in your subconscious. This is the love of your life. This is your Ace of Cups person, and yet I feel like they've kind of been saddled with someone else. This is your true twin, your soulmate, your past life soulmate. But I feel like on some level, the question that you're trying to resolve, the information you're trying to find is if they're still with this other person or dealing with that third party energy, whatever it means for you, or if they have yet moved on. Queen of Cups in the past. Oof. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So I kind of feel this person split the scene and left you standing there with your cup of love. In this case, Leo, you're the Queen of Cups, and I do feel there was a lot of conflict. It came from an outside source. It sort of left you by yourself with nowhere to go. And even though the Eight of Swords is underneath, I kind of feel like you felt, I've got no dong in this fight. This isn't about, like, there's nothing I can do. I'm the one being pushed out or left out, abandoned, blocked, ghosted, whatever, due to this outside interference, which I think the 2 5s here show that it was a very tumultuous time and very likely what this 10 of Swords is about. And the 8 of Swords underneath is you just feeling totally stuck, like not doubting yourself in the least here, even though that can be the message of this card, but not sure of what's happening and how to get out of the situation. I think you really felt trapped and stuck. So right now we've got the 8 of Wands crowning you. You're best when you can communicate. Wow, Eight of Pentacles with an Eight of Wands with an Ace of Pentacles with a Knight of Pentacles. There's your King of Cups. So I feel this is you kind of saying you'd like to turn the page, you know, begin again, take things slow. If you see that your King of Cups here, who is the divine masculine, is available, the conversation would be about new beginnings. I see that too in the world. So sometimes the Ace of Pentacles is an offer. I'm not seeing it. I feel as if it's just the communication would be about new beginnings, an opportunity to move forward here in 3D, take things slow, be real methodical about it, real deliberate, no impulse energy with the one you love. So I do feel that it's about an opportunity to communicate some readiness or willingness to begin again or pick up where you left off. Start new and fresh. Obviously, it's gauged on whether or not this person is available for that. We now have the Hermit coming up in your near future. Why is the Hermit here? Oh, wow. So the Hermit can be you. It can be your divine counterpart here. I'm sort of feeling like you've been waiting a long time to take that first step. And somebody has waited a long time for it, you or them. It doesn't matter, both of you. You're wiser now here with the Hermit coming in. I feel like you're being guided. It kind of goes with the protected by angels card, which the meaning of that was your life is guided. And I'm seeing the Hermit, the wisdom of the Hermit, as being your guide here because you've waited a long time and you're kind of starting from scratch. Underneath is the Five of Cups. I think for taking that first step after so much sadness, grief, and loss in the past, and notice that the grief and loss is around that Three of Cups. There it is, right? 3 cups in front of you, 2 cups behind you. I do feel like you're being called here. You've waited a long time since whatever kind of fell apart to pick up where you left off. Picking up where you left off is what's coming through for you, Leo. A begin again kind of energy. Let's see what Spirit has to say about it, though, because we're seeing here the Ten of Swords. Yeah, oh, my gosh, Leo. And there you are. And in the words of my ancestors, oi. Ten of Swords, Tower, Strength, and the Devil. It's a lot. Take a breath. It's a lot. I'll walk you through it. So I feel you're being called to this inner strength, right? We've got the uncovering treasure and sort of overcoming your inner demons, right? Which I kind of see as that Eight of Swords. Part of your inner demons is feeling stuck when you are threatened or challenged here. And I almost feel as if the memory of that shadow element to the Tower, to the Ten of Swords, to the Five of Pentacles, to either being left or leaving, something not sustainable, nothing at that moment was working or fitting, and the lid blew off. And I feel like it's the end of that painful cycle as a result of the Tower, and you're kind of being called to overcome your idiosyncrasies, your shadow side, your ego that likes to keep you small. Remember, that's ego's job. Ego doesn't like change. Ego doesn't want you to take no damn leaps of faith. So it is about sort of overcoming. This, by the way, the Strength card, beautiful that it came out here. I forgot this for a moment. The Strength card is the only card in the deck that can overcome the Devil. So not even the Hierophant. So this is really powerful. It is your energy overcoming those, that id part of your personality, the places where you're weakest or what was I'm saying? What was it that said no impulsiveness, right? So the spark in reverse is saying watch your impulsivity. Well, this card is all about impulsivity and control issues. So I do feel you're being guided here to overcome those energies, those temptations, if you will, and really stay strong as you process the grief of everything that went in the past. It is behind you. The tower has already happened. It's already done. But you have something here, some residual energy that I feel you're struggling to let go of. These two cards are about feeling imprisoned, stuck, trapped. And this card is you stuck and trapped in the past. So I do feel, even though they're all underneath, remember the cards underneath are in your subconscious, in your psyche. And so as a matter of course, we often repress it, suppress it. So that's something that needs your attention. The Nine of Swords is the energy surrounding you outside of your awareness. I feel someone's coming in with their truth, speaking, wanting to, feeling a sense of urgency, hence the anxiety. King of Pentacles and the the Judgment card underneath. So we've got that Scorpio energy of the Judgment card, which is about forgiveness and second chances and answering the call of the past life soulmate. So I feel like you've got a King of Pentacles coming in here, Leo. Somebody, doesn't matter the gender, remember, somebody who's stable and grounded, solid on their feet now, and kind of free to move about the cabin. They're worried though. They're not sure how they're going to be received. They're feeling a sense of urgency, but at the same time, their anxieties are very possibly holding them back. They'll be seeking an opportunity to speak their truth, to clear the air, Knight of Swords, and to receive forgiveness, offer forgiveness, and redemption and second chances are also available with the Judgment card. Don't be surprised if you get, if you hear from somebody, we have a crap ton of, this is Laura speak, crap ton of planets in retrograde right now, guys. And and Mercury's going to join the fun at the end of the month. So don't be surprised if people come crawling out of the woodwork from your past, coming back to make amends, to fix things, to clear the air. Your hopes and or fears. I think this is a hope. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana showing up. We have Justice, the Lovers, the World, which is your potential outcome, and the Star underneath. So I kind of feel like you've got your hopes set that the person that we're speaking of here, Leo, is choosing to kind of come back for a fresh cycle, a new start, a new cycle. I feel like it's not you making the choice. I feel like you're hoping that whatever situation they've been in has been resolved and that they are choosing this, like, lessons learned, time to shut the door on the past and begin a new cycle. Because remember, we've got three messages here of a new cycle beginning, new beginnings in this connection. That's what you're moving toward. That's what you want to talk about. And I have a feeling that, your wish granted, your dream come true would be to know that this person is choosing the same path as you at the same time. The world, it's now. Justice can be about legal matters, separation, divorce. If that's part of your storyline, Leo, then that could be what you're hoping for, is that the other person has exited a long-term connection. That's very possible. Could be you as well. Potential outcome is the World. Endings and new beginnings for sure. Finally closing out that painful cycle. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles. They're like a power couple. Very stable, very grounded. The King and Queen of Pentacles often represents a marital couple, right? Often represents very grounded, stable, doing the busyness of daily life together, showing up for each other, being dependable, being committed here in 3D at this present time. So I love that we've got the king and the queen. And I feel almost like this is you sort of saying, all right, as the world turns, the pain of the past is over. I'm more stable and grounded now. And, I'm really looking forward to reigniting the torch of passion. Feeling that inspiration. Feeling called. Little grasshopper spirit popping in. There it is. So I do feel like even though the Ace of Wands is underneath for you, Leo, it's as if to say on some level, when you get this new opportunity, should it arrive, should you have the opportunity for communication around starting fresh in your connection or picking up where you left off, I feel like you'll be inspired to do so because it's right there under the surface. I do feel like many of you are still wrestling with what this is, right? Ten of Swords, Tower, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The only 5 missing here is the Five of Swords. I know they're in the clarifiers, so it's not as important as if it was from the main spread. But I do kind of feel like with the Five of Swords missing, that's the one we got to pay attention to just a little bit. And the Five of Swords can be about self-sabotage or somebody speaking out of 2 sides of their mouth, head games, manipulation. It can also be sabotage. So because I'm feeling somebody else really came in and did a number on you and this connection, like I feel like there was a third party, be aware of that Five of Swords energy because it's not showing itself here. So that means it's still a wild card. All right, my loves, beautiful, fabulous reading, intense reading. Let me tell you who showed up. We have Aries, Cancer, Virgo, of course, more Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius and Capricorn again, double time in the world, and more Aquarius in the star. That's who came to play. If this is speaking to you, the extended, all from the Divine Masculine perspective, the link's below for that, and I'll see you there. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now, Leo.